Good morning. It's nice to be able to get here this morning, and the rain has not quite made it. Hopefully it won't make it at all today, but we're glad to be able to do this outside at the actual facility where we're going to cut the ribbon and open, or at least show off, the new locker room for our women's softball program and start another exciting day here at Georgia Southwestern. These facilities, this facility is a part of a pretty expansive investment in athletics here at Georgia Southwestern. I hope you've had a chance to see the baseball, softball hitting facility, the baseball locker room, the expansion of our soccer facilities, the improvements that we've made in the Storm Dome, new lights. If we can get a couple more home runs hit today, we'll flash the lights. We have invested to make this a better experience, not only for the student athletes, but for all of the fans and the community that embrace Georgia Southwestern. And so we're so proud that these student athletes, and particularly our young women, have taken advantage of these investments, and now they're playing so incredibly well, and we're proud of them for that. Today's also a special day in that we are going to recognize 50 years of Title IX and the impact that it's had not only here, but across the country. Our society has been transformed by the opportunities that Title IX has provided. It has opened the doors for women to not only participate more fully in athletics and a number of other areas, but it's transformed the way that we prepare women for life after athletics. And I'm so proud of the work that we do here, Signe Coombs and Coach Levering, and we created a program called the Hurricane, where we spend time with our women athletes talking about the benefits of being involved in athletics that will last beyond their playing days, how it will impact their ability to be better professionals, better mothers, better family members, better leaders in our community. Those are the benefits that come with participating in athletics. Yes, you get to perform and you get to do something you love at a very high level. But being a part of athletics is about development. It's about growth. And it's about learning lessons that stay with you forever. And we don't want to forget that. And we don't want to not take advantage of these moments in their lives where we can teach those lessons. And so Title IX has opened the door to more learning than just the playing. It's opened the door to a whole different kind of personal growth and development for women in society. And we're proud at Georgia Southwestern to be able to continue to invest in that, both with facilities, but also with programming and education that leads to that kind of development. So we hope that these young women leave here not just having a great experience on the field, but also a great experience in education and development. And so I appreciate the investment that our group makes, our athletic department, athletic director Mike Leader, and all of our folks make in making sure that experience is not limited just to the playing field. So welcome. I hope we're going to have a beautiful day. And let me turn this over to our athletic director, Mike Leader, to get us started.
Good morning, and I'd like to thank everybody for coming out this morning. And it's a great day to be a Georgia Southwestern Hurricane. And the impact that these facilities have, not just for the student athletes, but helping transform the entire campus. And I tell our coaches when they're recruiting, we want to be great in three areas. We want to dominate in the classroom, we want to dominate in the community, and then we want to dominate on our competitive field of success. And we were doing two of those three things before Dr. Weaver arrived 6 years ago. We continued to perform well in the classroom. For 17 straight semesters, Georgia Southwestern student athletes have had above a 3.0 grade point average. We continued to dominate in the community. We led all of the NCAA Division II last year in community service hours generated. A lot of that through the coordination of Coach Levering. And now, through this investment in these facilities, we're starting to see the competitive success of our student athletes. It's undeniable, the upward trajectory that not just athletics is on, but the entire university. We played for the first time in the Sweet 16 2 weeks ago with women's basketball. Our men's golf program has played in back-to-back national Final Fours. Our softball program won 30 games for the first time last year, and they are on pace to eclipse that this year. So the upward trajectory of the athletic department is undeniable, but a lot of it has to do with our coaches' ability to go out and recruit and show athletes and their families in the visual world that we live in how important the competitive piece is. And because of the support of the GSW Foundation, the individual donors that we've had, these type of facilities are possible. We stood last year and we did the ribbon cutting for the indoor hitting facility in the baseball locker room. We stand before you today for the renovation of the softball locker room. And as Dr. Weaver said, this is all just a part of a transformation of our entire campus. If you look at the Academic Center for Excellence, the ACE building, we've invested to get better students, not just student athletes. The transformation of Flory Chapel Gymnasium into a state-of-the-art weight room for the entire student body. What's about to happen at the Griffin Bell Golf and Conference Center that will help not just the campus, but the business incubator center that will be there for the entire campus, for the entire community and all of Southwest Georgia. So it really is a great day to be a Hurricane, but not just a GSW athletic Hurricane. It's a great day to be a part of Georgia Southwestern State University. I believe Coach Levering will be next to come up and talk about the impact of this facility along with Caitlin Wood. So I'm going to turn this over to Caitlin or to Nikki, and I appreciate everybody coming out today, and I really hope when this is done and we cut the ribbon that everybody gets a chance to go up there and see something that I think is spectacular and makes us very unique at the Division II level. Thank you very much.
Good morning. Thank you all for coming today. I think the first thing I just want to touch on is the importance of Title IX and the ladies that we have here from the 1979 team. That was actually the first collegiate team here that competed in softball at GSW. And I enjoyed my time over the past year sitting with Coach Chase, Coach Lou Chase, and Miss Deanne Reed, and they're just kind of giving me some stories about the things they used to do just to be able to play. They used to ride in a gold limo that they called the Goose to their games. They had bake sales at the basketball games just so they could raise enough money to buy their cleats to play. And they actually used softballs from the park and rec department, so they had softballs for practice and for their games. And, you know, hearing those stories, it truly humbles me. It humbles my players. And we know that we're blessed to have the facilities that we do have now. And now, you know, with Title IX, 50 years of Title IX, I've been here for 6 years, and I've done nothing but see the improvements, not only to the university and the academics, but to our indoor hitting facility, our field. We've had substantial upgrades to our field, and now our state-of-the-art locker room. None of this would be possible if it wasn't for the leadership of Dr. Neil Weaver and our athletic director, Mike Leader, along with the GSW Foundation and different community supporters, especially the Riccardi family. And I'm just so grateful for their help and support along the way. I told someone this morning, it's been crazy. It's kind of gone really fast, because when I first got here, I was like, oh boy, we got a lot to do. But now I look at it and I can't believe it. I cannot believe it. So far, we've sold 13 of the 25 lockers, and we are looking to campaign and sell the rest of those lockers. But the people that I talk to that are interested in supporting us, I just remind them that they're not just buying a locker, but they're also supporting us in Title IX and those future women that come in here to play and hopefully help us to stay competitive and win a championship. So thank you so much for being here today. I appreciate your support.
Good morning. Thank you all for being here today. As some of you may know, my name is Kaylin Wood, and I'm a fifth-year senior, and I've played third base here at GSW for 4 years. Out of high school, I began my journey at a Division I school in North Florida, where I stayed for a year and a half before entering the transfer portal. And in November of 2019, Coach Nikki Levering contacted me and invited me to a fall scrimmage to meet the team and see the campus. After the games, Coach Nikki spoke with me about her goals for the program and the projects that were in store for the future. In that conversation, I could see her vision. I could feel her passion for the program. I left GSW's campus that evening bought in. In my time here, I've been blessed with the opportunity to experience 2 major projects for this program, the indoor facility and now our beautiful locker room. I speak for the group when I say we're overwhelmed with gratitude. The indoor facility has changed the game for both softball and baseball programs here. It fosters confidence and hard work into both teams. It is a testament to the tremendous loyalty, passion, and excitement that our alumni and friends feel for GSW athletics. And now, this locker room has cultivated an even stronger sense of pride. It has brought us together and encouraged a sense of community among the group that is unlike any other. We have girls on the team that would sleep in the locker room if Coach Nikki would let them. This milestone is more than just a locker room. For most of us, it is a home away from home. And more importantly, it is a staple to all of the women that have come before us and worked to get this program to where we are today. I'm so beyond grateful that Coach Nikki shared her vision with me, and today we celebrate a vision that has turned into a reality. There are not enough thank yous in the world today, but the softball team has a few. We want to thank Dr. Weaver, Coach Leader, the GSW Foundation, our alumni, the Riccardi family, all of our supporters, and our locker donors. The future is so bright for the Hurricanes. Like Coach Leader said, it's always a good day to be a Hurricane. So thank you, and Canes Movie.
Good morning, and that was wonderful, Caitlin. That's great, a little trip down memory lane there. Again, to echo Mike, I remember one day, I guess it was a foundation meeting when you came out with those words before, and most of you that know that when I start a speech, I usually say, it is a great day to be a Georgia Southwestern State University Hurricane. As I reflected back, preparing kind of for this, my time here on the campus from it was the early to mid-'80s, yes, things have evolved, okay, academic-wise as well as athletic-wise. There's no doubt about it. But, you can have the money can be in the bank. We can go and we can solicit all the donors and ask them for their gracious support. But if you don't have someone with the vision, a leader with the vision, then that does any good for anybody. And that happened when the search committee went out 6-7 years ago and brought Neil and Christy Weaver to this campus and this community. And there's no doubt there has been a change, and it was an easy go for the foundation. You set the plans, this is what we need, and we were able to support it, and we will continue to support it as long as we can, Neil. So thank you very much. Well, you got Neil, but then you got to have a bulldog on the ground to make sure things are being operated day to day. And that bulldog is a wonderful, wonderful man and a dear friend of mine, and that is Mike Leader. So thank you, Mike, for in that office every day and the support of your wife, Jody, that she gives you, that you're in there every day making sure the plans and the vision are being carried out. Of course, the success of our athletic program, especially the softball team, relies mainly on the shoulders of the talents of Coach Nikki and her staff, and the ladies that she goes out and she recruits. So let's give them all a big hand right now. Again, it's wonderful to be a part of the foundation, to be able to support programs like this, and I'm just honored and blessed to be here today. I want to thank everyone who made this weekend happen. Like Nikki said, we've been trying to plan for a whole year to get things done, and a special thank you to all the alumni who came back for this weekend to be a part of this, and again, thank you so much, and God bless. Go Canes.
And I want to echo something that Dr. Weaver had said earlier. Anything that you've enjoyed this weekend, from the reception last night to the setup today to the constant coordination of communication, we owe a debt of gratitude to Signe Coombs, our associate athletic director. She did a great job in just helping organize this, not just for the softball side of it, but for the baseball side of it as well. It looks like we're getting a lot of rain coming, so let's cut this real quick and get everybody inside.